Okay, Assalamu alaikum grade 6s. Today we are doing multiplication. We are going to learn about the distributive property. Okay, or the distributive law. We are basically distributing the number in the sum. So look at this example. You need to understand this before we move on. So we are going to distribute this number 3. So we say 3 times 4 plus 2. So we are going to distribute the 3. We are going to say 3 times 4 plus 3 times 2. This positive operation here is very important. Please do not get mixed up with your operations. So we have 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 3 times 2, which is 6. You just add the number and you get an answer. Alright, this is fairly simple. Please try and understand this first before we move on to the next examples, right? Because it does get more complicated than this. We are looking at this example here, right? This is the first method. So as you can see, we have two sets of numbers in the brackets and we are going to distribute each number. So first we are going to start with the first one, 3 times 4 plus 3 times 2, right? Plus 5 times 4 plus 5 times 2. As you can see, I've worked it out here already. I got the answers and I added it up to get this answer here. Okay, so this is the first method that we are going to be learning about. Please pause the video and try it by yourself. We are going to learn a different method in the next section. So please try and understand this first. Right, here's the next method. Right, this one here is much more simple than the last method. If you look here, we have the same sum, so we're going to take the first section of the sum and put it here on this axis, the second part of the sum, put it here on this axis, and we are going to have a multiplication sign here because we are multiplying the two sets of numbers. So here we are going to say 4 times 3, which is going to give us 12, 4 times 5, which is going to give us 20, 2 times 3, which is going to give us 6, and 2 times 5, which is going to give us 10. We add it up all together and we get the answer 48. Is it the same as the first answer? Yes, it is. So you can use either method, right? This method is much more simple because you don't really get mixed up with the signs. But here you can get mixed up with the signs if you are not careful. Okay, we are going to move on to another example, and I'm going to show you two ways of working it out using these methods that I've shown you now.